everyone, Angry Rants here, and you're probably wondering when I'm going to review a TV series. How about we start with Legend of Korra? Because I've been recently watching it, and I think it's pretty amazing. But I had to do it, but I watched it from season 1, 2, and 3, and currently watching the 4th season, which is currently on air. But I decided to talk about it today because I originally made a video on the iPod, but it take shit long to upload, so I decided not to do it because it has a higher quality. But you're gonna see that on my top 10 list, and more videos about it in this shitty quality. But just wondering, and you're wondering what top it is, Chicago. But I give you a little glimpse and give you a little hint. But anyone who comments in the section saying is the one wearing the jersey, you win, and you earn my respect. But anyone who already knows, don't reveal it. Just let the others know. You're allowed to do it, but I not to respond to those until one gets it right. But that's me on their own guess. But anyway, let's get to business. Legend of Korra is basically a TV series that I watched as a little kid back then in the 2000s. What I'm talking about is The Last Airbender. And if you're asking me if I seen the movie, I did not see it, and I'm glad I did. But I'm gonna see it anyway, just to see what all the business is about. But I'd love to hear the criticisms. But I decided to wear that because I was reading this. Yeah, I decided to make a video in between. Now, I'm pretty close to the original trilogy, but let's get to Korra. Let's start with Series 1. Book 1 starts off like any other prologue, bringing out what happened during the previous series, which was The Last Airbender, which I wish I could have done a review of it back then after I watched the first series, because I want to review it series by series, because if I do episodes, it will take forever. So I'm doing a mashup of Book 1, Book 2, Book 2, Book 3. Book 4 will be its own series. I had to see how long this is. It's probably going to be a two-parter for the first time. But anyway, let's get to business. Like I said, it starts off what you expect from a sequel to successful series, which was The Last Airbender. Well, to me, in the first few episodes, I didn't connect because it was only the start of the series until the villain shows up. My god, this villain is actually quite new. And when it's revealed as the Waterbender, I went, oh hell no! You gotta be kidding me, that's brought back? But they gave a reason why, because it happened in Avatar Aang's this time. But I went, oh nice. But anyway, the characters' relationships are pretty okay, and you want to know if I had views on female protagonists. And I will see Captain Marvel, but back to the Korra. Yes, I do like Korra as herself in this series, because she can body and hold the series by herself. But I had to add the characters like Bolin, Marco. Marco is closer to me, in my opinion. But most of the relationships in the show don't connect. Like a few, but I don't want to name them, or the screen cannot name them because I don't remember which one it was. I'm probably going to put an annotation of which ones I don't really care about. But which really holds it is the relationship of the characters. All the characters had a relationship with Korra, which is nice. But in this series, it was an awkward love story. Like, most of the series is like, one character goes in love with Korra, has a date, and one has her for the rest of the series. And that's Bolin plus Bolin plus Bolin. Korra plus Bolin was only for like a couple of episodes, and then I think it's only one or two. And Marco was like end of the series 1 and start of series 2 until a couple episodes in they realize they're not connecting, and at least they listen to us. But it was nice to see all the characters getting along with Korra, and I do indeed say Korra is pretty strong in this series as a female protagonist, and has to carry the helm of the Avatar from Aang for the last series. But we'll see what book two takes us. Spirits. I didn't really expect much from this series since it has to pick up like 6 months, if I got it correctly, after the events of book 1. And I was surprised of how many episodes there was. Like I said in the last segment, they get a relationship with Marco and Korra, which is good because it doesn't want to go back to the last Airbender, because the last Airbender was like, nah. But anyway, let's get to this book 2. Book 2 is like, it's like those things that you didn't expect but you give credit to. That's what it was for me. It was absolutely brilliant. I love this series. Better than series 1. And when I watched this one, the best episode for me is the beginnings. Part 1 and Part 2. They're like the best storytelling, best action. Not really, but the animation is good in that one. The story, the backstory is good. It kind of bored me, but it just how good it was. Because I felt like it had a bad start, but it was the end. That Part 2 was the big deal. Because Avatar Wong, it's like the first Avatar, and he made a pretty likable character. And pretty much, I'm out of words. The animation in this series is pretty good. And now to book 3, the biggest one, the biggest change of the series. Book 3 is the most entertaining book, I should say, of the series. I'm no kidding, it's that good. I love this season because this season raised the stakes, and you didn't expect me to say book 2 is not better than this one. Book 3 is better than book 2. It's that good. And I cannot explain it because you have to watch the series yourself. Because I'm speechless. Because this one is actually quite interesting because it's the Avatar, the most vulnerable Avatar of the season that we have. And not counting Last Airbender because it's the Legend of Korra. Korra has faced enemy like no other. The Red Lotus, I just spoiled it, should have said spoiler alert. But anyway, this is a series recap for me. But it's that good because the Red Lotus has a good motivation, and the main dude of the Red Lotus, I forgot his name, but probably tell me in the comments what his name is, the Airbender one. But he's like that sinister villain that you don't know what he's doing next. You don't know if he's gonna be right behind you, or in front of you, like you're watching, or it could be hiding on my window. You never know, and it's pretty weird. Let's just say weird. But anyway, book 3 is excellent, and slacks it's book 2 for his laziness and off pace, slacks book 1 for relationships, and the last Airbender, the Airbenders segment is actually quite interesting to talk about because it's pretty interesting to talk about what happened because the book 2 is like the biggest change all the books because You didn't expect the Airbenders to come back. You didn't expect Korra to be in this Marvel. You didn't expect at this series it got the most vulnerable, I should say. But all Marco and Bolin had like one of the best brother duos. Most people say no, but it's kind of interesting because it kind of reminds me of my brother and I. Marco's my brother and Bolin's me, except I'm Marco. My brother and I Marco because we're straightforward, and Bolin's just a comedy relief character. But if you want me to talk about series 4, you probably have to wait into the series this time. And if I do, I will do it right here. I'm just gonna say that series 4 is pretty good. So the ratings will be on the screen on the last few seconds of it. And see you next time, folks. Peace. I forgot to add one more thing, and that's in this TV series reviews, it will be out of 10, as most people are common with. So enjoy, and like, comment, subscribe, and prepare for more videos on November. So this is my first one, my second one technically, or whatever. Prepare more videos in this month, and expect videos on December. So see you later.